everybody, it's Julia from Darn Good Yarn, and today's stitch of the month is stockinette. So I have casted on 35 stitches and I am doing a garter stitch border, hence why there are 3 rows of garter stitch right here. So if you want to follow along exactly like this, cast on 35 stitches using your preferred method. I use long tail. And then do 3 rows of garter, and then when you get to that spot, you can join me right here. So we're going to get into the stockinette right now, but we want to keep the garter stitch border. So we are going to knit 3 stitches. And then we are going to purl all the way down until the last 3 stitches. And when you get to these last 3 stitches, we are going to knit them just to keep that garter stitch border. And then in the next row here, we are just going to knit all the way across. So you can see the stitch start to form on this side. Stockinette stitch, it's the classic knit stitch. So this part right here, that's in sweaters, that's in other things, the V stitches, that's the classic knit stitch. And on the other side will be the purl stitches. So the purl bumps. So you'll know that on this side, which is the right side, you're going to knit all the way across. And on this side, you are going to knit 3, purl to the last 3, and then knit 3 to keep the garter stitch border, which you can see is starting to form here. So you are just going to keep repeating those 2 rows until you get to be a perfect square. And don't worry if it's not exactly perfect, you can block it. And stockinette stitch has a tendency to like curl up on itself, so you'll definitely want to block this one no matter what. Thanks for joining us this week for learning how to do the stockinette stitch for Fiber Friday. I hope you love the stitch challenge and I hope you come back and join us next month.